everyone. Thank you so much for hitting play on my video. My name is Charlene from stampwithshar.com and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the US. I've got a really cute little box to share with you today. And my mom is coming tomorrow actually from South Africa, so I'm super excited, and I've been trying to clean, declutter, and just, you know, have my house ready for when she comes. So I made a ribbon dispenser a little while back. I will have that linked at the end of this video on how to do the ribbon holder. So today's project, we are going to make a box that houses the metallic threads. But for today, I actually needed something to house my baker's twine. Now I've got these little crates all over, and I don't like it because I can't stack it on top of each other. So I needed something else. So this box is going to be perfect. So I'm going to show you how to create this box. And again, all these measurements will be over on my website, www.stampwithshar.com. So if you missed anything, they will be there. So I have two pieces of basic black, and one measures 5.5 by 8, and I have another one that measures 6 3/4 by 8 1/8. I have some designer series paper, and this designer series paper is new, and it's the Share What You Love specialty designer series paper. Stunning paper. Oh my goodness, you guys, if you haven't seen it, it's it's just beautiful. I have two pieces. These are smaller pieces, and these are cut at, where are my measurements? These are cut at 1 1/4 by 2 1/4. I have another piece of the designer series paper, and that is cut at 1 1/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, and again, if you missed any of it, it will be over on my website. I am using my Stampin' trimmer. And we need to do some scoring. Set that off to the side. So, let me see. This piece is the 6 3/4 by 8. All right, so we are going to start with the 5.5 by 8 piece. And what we're going to do is we are going to score this at 1 1/2 all around. You are now going to take your paper snips and you are going to cut up on all these score lines. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to miter these 4 little tabs. I'm now going to fold and burnish. I'm going to take my multi-purpose liquid glue and I'm going to add it to these 4 tabs. So I'm just going to take my glue and add adhesive on all 4 of these tabs. Line that up. Stick it shut. Like so. And that's going to form our box. We're going to set this off to the side so it can have time to dry. Okay, it's the bottom of our box. And now we're going to work on the wrap, and that's going to be this cover piece. Again, I'm using my trimmer. You can use your Simply Scored scoring board, but I had my trimmer out, so that's why I'm using my trimmer. So for this piece, it's 6 3/4 by 8 1/8, and we are going to score this. So with the 8 1/8 piece along the top, we are going to score this at 1 1/2. We're going to rotate it 180 and score it at 1 1/2. And then we are going to score this with the 6 3/4 at the top. We are going to score this at 2 5/8. You're going to rotate it 180 and score it again at 2 5/8. And again, using your paper snips, you are going to snip up these score lines. And again, you're going to fold and burnish. Now I am going to seal this shut. And that's going to be the piece that goes into the box. So, again, I'm just using my liquid glue. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to attach my designer series paper right on the top. Whoa. So beautiful paper, this. Oh my goodness. I'm now going to attach these two little pieces on the side. Just gotta give it a little press. Takes a few minutes with the liquid glue. Okay, now I'm going to work on my drawer. And this piece is going to go on the front of the drawer. Like so. You're going to want to take your 1/8 inch handheld punch and just line it up in the middle and punch, and that's going to be for your pulley piece, this piece that pulls. Now again, I use some new ribbon. I did find this ribbon a little bit hard. It's this velvet ribbon. It's kind of hard to get it through. there's my pulley piece. I'm actually just going to cut the ribbon down because I don't want it so long. Okay, I've done that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this back and this piece back, and I'm going to just take some tape. Not that piece. Just going to take a piece of tape, and I am going to tape that like so. That way when you're pulling, your ribbon's not going to come out. And that's going to slide in there like so. On this box, I added some glue dots to the top, and what that's for is that I know where the string is, so I'm able to, you know, grab the string and just use it as I need it, and then put it back when I'm done. So that is my project for today. Like I say, you can add one box I did for the thread, and this is for my baker's twine. Super cute, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel, that way you don't miss my next video. If you're here in the US and you're interested in any of the products that I used in today's video, I will have them linked down in the description below. I will also have a written detailed description with measurements over on my website at www.stampwithshar.com. So if you missed anything, everything will be there. I'd love for you to go and have a look. I do post projects every weekday to inspire you. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and a great week ahead. Thank you for stopping by.